What's good, man? It's your boy Jeremy.
And your boy Don Teasey, man. What's up? What's up?
And welcome to one of these special episodes of TNWTL Movement. We'll be having many of these like this. We'll try to do these every week when we can. And, guys, look, you guys are going to love this. So basically, we're doing this new thing, me and my man Don Teasey. He also has a podcast called Baked Beans and Rice. Please check it out. I will be linking that in my website, linking that on the Instagram, trying to link it on my podcast. You guys can go listen to that. Him and his wife, they do really good podcasts. They talk about awesome topics. Everything that you want to know, check them out for real, for real. So, guys, I wanted to give a new touch on TNWTL Movement podcast. I wanted us to start talking about the written interviews that we do. So basically, me and my man, we're going to be reading the interviews, and we're going to be basically trying to get you guys to understand what people are saying around the world. We're going to help you guys, have some good laughs, because let's be honest, y'all. Some of y'all do be saying some crazy shit in y'all interviews. I'm talking about the craziest of the craziest shit. I'll be wondering how the hell y'all type this shit. I'll be like, damn. But at the end of the day, I love what you guys have to say. That shit's awesome. You guys are fucking dope. I appreciate everyone's support. Thank you guys for the whole year of the new year when we did 2018. Thank you guys for fucking making this shit happen and letting written interviews become a thing, because at first it was just doing that shit through Instagram, and then we actually created a form in 2018, and now y'all just fucking
big boy moves.
You already know, bro. You gotta start small and crawl like a little baby, then you get up like a little grown toddler and shit, trying to do your moves, man. Like, shit, you gotta make moves, bro, at the end of the day.
Get your toddle on, young brother.
Hey, you already know, bro. You get the pink slip for the car. So, yeah, bro, like, for real. So, yeah, man, let's go ahead and get started. So, I'm going to start off by reading a dude named Jacob. He says, introduce himself. His name is Jacob Heim. He's 21 years old, a recent college student graduate of the University of Illinois. He enjoys weightlifting, listening to audiobooks, and my free time. I'm also half Peruvian and half Syrian.
That's a hell of a combination.
Yeah, bro. Damn, my mans. I love that.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, that's dope.
Definitely somebody want to check out Baked Beans and Rice with that Peruvian connect.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. Of course, when y'all be having a little funny shit about how you be saying, oh, wow, you know how your wife and you be go back and forth at it, bro. I'll be like, damn. Is it that good?
It's lit.
So his thoughts on people in the world. He says, majority people in the world mean well and have good intentions. Most are influenced and surrounded by negative environments. He says his inspiration and goals are to work a job that I actually enjoy doing. I know we all wish we had that shit.
Amen.
Give back to my parents for getting me to where I am today. Travel the world. He says he would impact the world by always smiling. Even the smallest actions could leave a large impact. That ain't nothing but the truth.
Real. His
struggles in life. He's having parents sacrifice so much time and energy just to raise him for my siblings. I want to be able to give back for everything they've done. And how does he feel about himself? He's confident about himself. He said I'd like to have a bigger wrist to fit with my wide build.
Fam, say he lacking in the wrist department.
Look at the wrist. Hey.
He gotta get his wrist game up.
He said, what does love mean to you? He said, love is one of the greatest feelings one can experience, and it can be shared amongst everyone, including strangers. Everyone deserves to be loved, and it is the only way we can stop the spread of hate throughout the world. Good shit, Jacob.
Amen.
Good shit. Amen, my man. Amen. All right.
We gonna tell him where to find Jacob?
Yeah. If he still has his Instagram available in 2008. Mind you guys, these are interviews from March 2018, so I don't know if these people have changed their shit. And but if you want to find him on Instagram, his name is Jacob HACM, and Jacob is spelled with JACOB, guys. For you guys who don't know how to spell, sometimes
I'm fact checking right now to see if he's still there.
Yeah, my man Don Teasey gonna make sure if he's still there. Jacob HACM. And let's see if he's still there. Let's see if that man's still there.
Oh, that look like a...
Oh, that's him. Yes, sir. Yep, Jacob
Let me check these wrists.
Hey, look at the wrist. Look at the wrist.
Man, he must have been doing some wrist workouts. The last time We seen him.
Yes,
My
sir.
nigga Jacob wrist on swole now.
Yes, sir. Hey, he said he want them wrists. He want them wrists as his wide bill.
He found him some wrist ups.
Oh yeah, he got them. Okay, Jacob. I see you, bro. I see you, Jacob. I see you. I ain't mad at you, bro.
Have to get that wrist workout routine. You know what I'm saying?
You already know, bro. We gotta get that bill, man. Hey, all right. Next one. All right. You on the Katie?
Oh yeah. Hold on, let me get off of the gram real quick.
Time to do some Katie.
All right. So next up is the homie Katie. We asked her to introduce herself. She says her name is Katie. She is 22 years old and she comes from Romania.
Woo!
Right, she out there with the vampires and shit.
Dracula like that.
Her thoughts on people in the world. Her opinion for life is: as long as you think positive for your life is perfect. Even if it's hard in the beginning, you should never stop believing in yourself and think positive.
Yo,
I'm with it, bro.
I'm with it.
Positivity propels.
Exactly, man.
Let's see. What are her inspirations and goals? Her inspiration is the music, and her goals are to have a good life with positive vibes around me. Hey, shout out to that. Positive vibes on me.
Hey, you know what, Katie? You know what? A lot of people are negative in this world, so I appreciate you for saying that.
Exactly. Get that shit out there. How would you impact the world? She says, for example, she makes everything around her beautiful and the life give me back nice things. I think we might be running into a language barrier right there.
Yes.
Of course, she has rainy days too, but that's normal.
Hey.
Real as fuck. I don't know, just this weather we done had lately. I'd probably rather have a rainy day than this damn heat wave.
Look, who you telling, bro? Sitting in there, 100-degree weather, sweating like shit, trying to do some deliveries, bro. I can't keep doing that.
Can't make it, man. I'm up here on the 3rd floor. The air conditioner can't keep up with the heat and shit. Man.
Talking about, you're stressing out your air conditioner.
I'm praying for a rainy day. But back to Katie, though. We asked about her struggles in life. She said she hate to wake up in the morning because she loved to sleep. And man, if don't nobody in the whole world feel you, Katie, your boy Don Teasey, man, feels you. Because, damn, man, getting out the bed is the hardest part of waking up, man. I don't be wanting to let that pillow go.
Sometimes you gotta force your ass out the bed, man.
Sometimes. Shit. Nigga, I'm sitting here looking longingly at my room right now. Let's see. We asked how she feels about herself, any changes that she would make. She says she loves herself. She should start to make a diet, but as long as she loves herself, she don't care what other people think about her. And I feel her. That's a motherfucking vibe, son.
Yes.
We asked, what does love mean to Katie? She says it's something magic. It's like you forget everything that happened in your life. You're happy. Your heart is happy. The feeling is stronger than drugs or whatever. If you don't give love in your life, it's like you live for nothing.
Damn.
Boy, that's a strong ass testament. Katie say love or get lost.
For real. She said, "Nigga, if you ain't living for love, you better get the hell up out of here, man."
Right.
I don't want to deal with you.
I ain't mad at it, Katie. Appreciate you for taking this time to do the interview with us. I think this is a really dope thing. We getting perspectives from different people. I think sometimes we get caught up in, our own way of seeing the world and seeing things and forget that it's other people with completely different viewpoints and experiences. And then on top of that, even those people who are radically different from us have a lot of shit in common with us.
Yes, bro.
So, it's always good to see other people's shit. Katie, last we checked, her Instagram looks like katie.radu. That's RADU. 007. So again, it's Katie, KATY.RADU007. Y'all check out the homie Katie. All right, what we got up next?
Damien.
Yo, what up, Damien?
He says, "My name is Damien." That was his introduction, Damien.
Gotcha. Yeah, I guess that says enough. Rick James ass nigga.
That's on people in the world. He says everybody is unique in their own special way, yet we still have so many similarities.
That's damn near what I just said.
Exactly. He says, "What are your inspirations?" He says, "I'm inspired by others. My goal in life is to become a role model for others."
Heard.
His impact will be by sharing my ideas and interacting with as many people as possible.
It's the easiest way to make an impact.
He says his struggles in life. My parents are divorced.
Damn, you in 51% of America, homie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Actually, you know what though? As much as people talk about like millennials and now Gen Z, not being able to be in relationships and this is that.
Yeah.
The divorce rate is actually going down because of people in our age group. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We actually loving each other, getting married as a choice.
Yes.
And not, old ass men snatching up 16-year-old girls like our grandparents.
For real, bro. I be seeing, I be like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, do y'all have a life out of your own life?
Bruh,
like, come on now.
Can't do it. But yeah, shout out to divorce, I guess. I don't know.
One day.
I hope not.
Nah, bro.
I kind of fuck up my brand.
Girl, I'm gonna take $1 million.
Baked beans, no rice. I have to change the fucking podcast. Baked beans, hold the rice.
Baked beans with
Right.
rice.
Now we got the goddamn split custody of the podcast and shit. I record this week, she record next week. Yeah, so I don't think we gonna go through all
record Thursday, she record Wednesday next week.
Exactly. Like, nah, bro. I don't think divorce is
divorce ain't
too hot
ain't
for your
with
boy.
it. He says, how do you feel about yourself? He said, I'm comfortable with myself.
He is a man of many words, Damien.
What does love mean to you? It's the thing we all strive to have.
Heard.
Hey, heard that?
I ain't mad at it.
Hey, Davian's Instagram is collections of sales _DG. That's a very, very unique Instagram.
You know what? That fits him, though. A collection of sales. That is the most basic description of a fucking human being as you can give. And it definitely matches these basic ass answers we got from David.
Yes.
Now, I don't want people to think because I'm talking shit that I would appreciate David writing in. I very much do. I appreciate.
Hey, bro, we gotta have fun with this, man.
It's what it is. Now,
this
is what you sign up for, though. We may flame your ass.
We do.
But hey, we gonna try to be nice about it.
Hey,
though.
we gotta show love, bro. At the end of the day, because we thankful that y'all share y'all stories,
For
man.
real.
Y'all helping people understand y'all for real,
Man, stories make the world go round.
Hey,
bro.
we got Shauna next, man.
Hey, her. So, we asked Shauna to introduce herself. She says her name is Shauna. She's a 43-year-old single mother, born native of Atlantic City, New Jersey, East Coast. What's up? She attended Atlantic City High School, which she graduated from. She also got a degree for fashion and design, and she's an interior decorator. Presently, she's a stay-at-home mom. Damn, I ain't mad at that, Shauna. She living a life, girl.
She is 43, single mother, bro.
And a stay-at-home mom. That's some shit right there.
Nah, that's a life, bro.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
That's a life.
I don't know, though, bro. I've been doing the whole stay-at-home dad thing over the summer since we moved, and I'm over that shit. Bruh, I need some grown-ups to talk to.
Hey.
So shout out to y'all. Let's see. Next, we asked Shauna's thoughts on people in the world. Her thoughts on people in the world are that people in the world today have no unity, no togetherness, and no love for one another. There are some people who tend to be more judgmental towards others, and a lot of these people today aren't that willing to help others who may be in need. While that's bleak, it's also real. Humans evolved to not be in the jungles and shit by being social animals. And now everybody out for themselves. So shout out to people coming together. That's one of the purposes of this here. To combat that shit. So
exactly. And I'm glad that I just, you know what, guys? I'm glad that I just didn't sit here and just like put your interviews on the website and think that that's it. I'm glad that we're actually reading these so we can actually have you guys actually be heard.
Right.
You feel me? So
because we recognize you don't always got time to sit on your computer, phone, tablet, laptop, and read this shit.
So we gonna let y'all listen while y'all in y'all damn cars.
Exactly.
While y'all at a meeting, while y'all doing anything.
On your way to work, unless you like Shauna, who's a stay-at-home mom.
For real.
We got you. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So we asked what her inspirations and goals are. Shauna says that her inspirations are her motivation and her ambition. Her goals are to become an entrepreneur. And her second goal is to be successful in any and everything she does.
Ooh.
Man, I'm with it. Go for it, Shauna. I'm definitely
Go girl.
Sending positive intent your way.
Go girl.
Let's see. How would you impact the world? She says that her impact on the world will be bringing awareness to her community, not only her community, but the world about gun violence in the world today that is occurring in schools. She will influence others to write or go to Washington, D.C. to try and help to address the issue so that better gun control laws can be made.
Now, let's speak up on that, bro.
I'm with it. You know I got something to say.
What the hell going on with America, man?
Okay, so Pete, right? The Second Amendment is where a lot of this kind of falls from with the gun shit. Now, the laws in the Constitution are designed to protect people. Yes. But because we have big money in politics, the NRA, which is one of the largest lobbying groups that we have in the country, has twisted the Constitution to protect guns. So we can't legislate guns. And that's just ridiculous. And it's ultimately about money, and it's about fear. And we got to get past that shit, man. We are the only developed country in the world that has the type of gun violence that we do. Like, it's not even close.
Yeah.
In fucking
you know
other
what?
countries.
It's ridiculous because, like, can y'all believe this in America? We had two, not one, but two goddamn shootings in the same week.
Bruh, okay, so Pete, it was actually 3. But damn, it's so much that like people get fatigued, bro. You can only talk about motherfuckers getting shot so much before. Goddamn, this ain't nothing to talk about no more.
Bro, it's ridiculous. They just shooting up everybody.
Bro, it is craziness. And that's not to say, I'm a country boy. You two, we from the deep south. Motherfuckers fuck with guns. I get it. I'm with it. I have no problem in people having firearms for their personal protection, for hunting, whatever. You do you. But we got to get some shit in place that makes sense. A motherfucker can't just get in the car and go drive without getting a license. You know what I'm saying?
Go around just blasting motherfuckers because you don't like people.
Exactly. We can't do that, So it's a bunch of simple shit that we can do to get sensible gun control measures.
Facts.
Instead of scaring people to thinking that, gun control or gun laws means taking all the guns.
Yes.
I don't know how much everybody's into politics, but Andrew Yang, who's one of the presidential candidates, his proposal for common sense gun legislation is making what's called personalized guns. Like right now, today, this isn't some future hypothetical technology. Like this is shit that you can go to the store and get right now. Personalized guns. The shit reads your fingerprint and can't nobody shoot it if they ain't got your fingerprint. Maybe this is crazy, we should think and putting the same protections on devices that can kill people as we got on our fucking cell phones.
Yes. We have touch, you know what I'm saying? To get into your iPhone there, we have to have our touch.
Bruh. So same shit should be with guns. That'll prevent a lot of the accidental deaths that happen and things of that nature. I don't know, man. We got to do better.
I'm with it. We got to do better. Hey, Shauna, I fuck with you on that, how you impact the world. Good shit, though.
For sure. Let's see. All right. So next we asked Shauna about her struggles in life. She says her struggles in life are everyday life challenges, such as trying to make ends meet with paycheck to paycheck to provide for her children and herself. Making sure she's giving her children the proper upbringing so they can learn from her mistakes and don't turn out like she did. Well, Sean, I think you turned out pretty great, personally.
For real.
But, that's real. That's definitely a struggle. And it's a struggle that most of us are going through. Most people in America cannot survive a $400 emergency, bro.
Yes.
Like, you are a fucking large maintenance issue on your car away from being homeless.
It's like, because like, look, I think I read the rate. If I read the rates right, they said like 3.1 billion people are employed, and there's only like a 1% of people who are millionaires in the world. It's still 1%.
Oh yeah.
It don't matter like what you say. It's like a 1% chance that people are like millionaires.
Okay, so Pete, to that point, the 3 richest families in America. We ain't even gonna say the world. 3 richest families in America, right? The Waltons, who own Walmart. I think it was the Rothschilds and the Koch brothers. That family, like together, they got some $20 trillion or some shit, right? They have collectively enough money to literally end poverty around the world. Like no poverty nowhere. Not only do they have enough money to do that, they have enough money to do that and still have billions of dollars left over. My nigga, billions. Not millions, but billions. And people tend not to be able to like regularly see the difference between a million and a billion. So the example I always like to give is that 1 million seconds is like 11 days. 1 billion seconds is about 35 years.
Damn.
My nigga, if you got $1 billion, you can spend 1 million, never make another dollar again in your life, right? I'll give you $1 billion right now. Mm-hmm. You could spend $1 million every single day for 3 years before you run out of money.
3 years, man.
$1 million a day for 3 years. Bro, if I wanted to spend $1 million a day, I'd run out of shit to do in a week and a half.
For real.
The fuck? Bro, I don't get it, man.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
I don't know, but I'm just a nigga that ain't got $1 billion. So what
hey,
the fuck do I know?
You know what? You gonna make $1 billion.
I'm with it, bro.
You gonna make $1 billion. You know why? Because we got this podcast.
I'm with it, bro. 1,000%.
Hey, we're gonna make $1 billion.
It's part of people's revolution.
You feel me?
So let's see. We asked Shauna how she feels about herself and any changes she would make. She says she's very confident about herself. She's very proud of the woman that she's become today. Yes, she would make some changes, like going back to school to obtain the degrees that she needs to get a career instead of going from one job to another. I feel you on that. I do want to add, bro, it's plenty of ways to your career path without having to get whatever degree.
Exactly.
I mean, not to discount that for sure.
Hey, bro.
Some of the best years I had in my life was when I was at Jackson State. So I definitely don't, discount nobody going to school. But I also don't want people to feel like that burden.
Yeah.
You have to have that to be successful.
Because I'm going to be real honest with y'all guys. Like, I'm already in my career, whether y'all know it or not. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of money that I want it to be, but I already have the materials. You feel me? Y'all have already given me the interviews. Y'all have given me, I've got the podcast now, the YouTube, everything that I need to pretty much make the money I want to make off of my career. So, like, I thank you guys for that. And I didn't go to school for this. You feel me? It wasn't like a 16-year-old boy sitting in his room just planning this shit out. I'm so serious. That's all I did. Sat in a dark room for like 10 hours straight thinking about this shit. And all of a sudden, I wanted to interview people. And I did.
But
look, we're sitting here now.
That's what it is. You just got to go out and get it, fam.
Exactly.
Shout out to the internet. Shit.
For real.
So, next, Shauna asked, what does love mean to you? She said love means to her unconditional happiness. Love to her can also be a need or a want as well.
Ooh.
Okay, I hear you, Shauna. So that was Shauna. You can find her on the Instagram at Shauna, that's SHAUNA 2846. So Shauna 2846. Y'all check her out. Tell her what's up on the gram.
Yeah, bet.
And that you heard her story.
Here goes Ella. Ooh,
Hey,
Jane.
Hey,
hey, Ella Escobar. Okay, so guys, so this is Ella. And of course, for all of you audience out there, I just want everybody to know these interviews are going to be very, very, you're going to be shocked at how old some of these people are. You're going to find some little random 13-year-olds in here. You're going to find some 11-year-olds in here. You're going to find some
grown-ass people.
I'm talking about some grown-ass people in here. You're going to find teenagers. You're going to find mid-age adults. A lot of us in here. So this is Ella. She says she's 16 years old and she lives in Missouri. She said when she was younger, I used to be super shy when meeting people, but now I've come out of my shell and can talk to the most new people I meet. I'm a very athletic person and I dance at my studio called Studio V. And on my high school dance team, and I love my family so much. If I had the choice to hang out with them or my friends, I would choose my family. I'm the only child, but I have 4 cousins who like my siblings.
That's that small family shit. I don't know nothing about that. 4 cousins?
Damn.
I got 4 cousins from each one of my damn uncles and aunties. Shit, that's 11 of them. Shit. I ain't mad at it, shout out to small families.
For real. She said her thoughts on the people. She said people always have their nose in their phones and don't pay attention to the world around them. Everyone is always running from place to place and not seeing what they pass. It could have been the best thing they have ever seen, but they wouldn't know because they were too busy trying to get to the destination.
I mean, I definitely noticed that.
Yes.
Counterpoint. The entire world is in your fucking phone.
Nowadays, yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah. Hey, Ella, you know what? I like what you said, but nowadays, for real, we can make money off these phones.
Yeah.
If you do it right. A lot of y'all just be scrolling through Instagram, fucking doing nothing.
But shout out to you for scrolling through Instagram because that's probably how you found us. So.
Hey, you already know. You already know. Baked Beans and Rice and TNWTL movement. You already know. Both of us. She says her inspirations and goals. Ooh, I like this. She said, my inspirations are by the little things in life. Like when someone opens the door for me or goes above and beyond for someone or something they care about. There's a book called The Fred Factor, and it tells the story of Fred and how he overachieved his expectations of his job.
Spoiler alert.
She says the goals are to help other around me and to dance professionally.
Hey, go for it.
Hey, I like that.
Try out so you think you can dance, fam.
America's Got Talent.
Right, that's going to be the best move.
She says, I would impact the world by being a good role model to everyone and by helping others. Her struggles in life. She struggles with being herself. As a teenager, I feel like I have this pressure to be like everyone else in my grade. And when I hang out with them, this year I found my real friends who I can be myself around and enjoy the same things. For anyone who struggles with this, I recommend finding your true friends and being with them. High school is full of fake friends.
Bruh.
And people that we don't need in our life.
Bruh. I be trying not to like. So listen. Now, to people who are in high school, I know that all your high school issues, like, they seem like the end of the world, the end all be all. And you know, at the time, that's kind of true. But I promise you, you get beyond it. I barely remember fucking high school, but it was dope.
You know what? On that note, guys, I actually saw one of my high school friends that works at Nordstrom. I haven't seen this man in about 6 or 7 years. He used to bully me in school. Nigga acted so nice.
Oh, yeah.
He acted so nice.
Oh, yeah. Life will humble a bully real quick.
Hey, you already know.
There's a lot of people that peaked in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And you know what? He's like, hey, Jeremy, how you doing, man? Damn, nigga, you didn't change that real quick. Shit, you okay? You used to be calling me names and stuff and trying to bully me in school.
Right. Like, what's going on?
Hey, you know what? I'm with it. But, hey, yo, for real. Shout out to high school. High school life. Yeah. Even though I got bullied so much.
Bruh.
But you know what? I'm going to say that all of y'all, and viewer discretion is advised. Fuck all of y'all bullies. You know why? Because I'm with my homie today. We both got podcasts. We both out here being successful in the world, and we both achieving our goals. So all y'all that bullied me in high school, fuck all of y'all. Because, yo, for real, I'm doing my thing now.
And there you go. I mean, bro, I feel the bullying. Any of the nerd shit you could do in school, like, that's what the fuck I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I was in fucking show choir and theater, fucking ROTC.
Man, had the Rubik's Cube.
Listen, bro. But legit, though.
Walking around school with the Rubik's Cube.
Nigga, I was on the Scholars Bowl team. Fucking, bruh, I'm telling you. So, I know where it comes. But I also grew up with all my hood-ass cousins, so I knew how to roast a nigga and fight. So fortunately, I ain't had too much. You know, niggas tried to bully and found out.
Found out real quick. Let me leave this man alone, man. I think he might hurt my ass.
Yeah, so, you know, it'd be like that.
For real.
So my advice for bullies is find one to make the example out of, you know, and just fade them one good time. And it's better for people to think you crazy. Damn. It's better for people to think you look crazy than weak. You know what I'm saying? I'm better, don't fuck with him. Don't fuck with Elvis. You know, you're motherfucking.
They're gonna be like, you see the nigga run there and they run away from him. I'm running the other way.
Bro, I'm telling
you. Can't do this.
Bro, I promise you, this guy tried to bully me when I was in 9th grade. He was a junior. He was talking shit. You know, I let it slide. I'm like, whatever. I'm a freshman. And then one day I just had enough. And I'm just like, look, bro, you got one more time to say my name. And I'm firing off on your ass right here in the middle of class, bro. And sure enough, that's what had to happen. So, you know, I stuck him. Of course. What do you mean?
He said, I got school suspended for 3 days straight.
Now, righteously, I was supposed to get kicked out of school, but it was in a Spanish class. My Spanish teacher was like fresh from Costa Rica. Like, she's fresh out the boat. She ain't know what really happened or how to really, explain. So we finessed that shit. And that's how me and homie became cool. Can't be just for getting kicked the fuck out of school. That shit got downplayed from fight to horseplay real quick.
Best friends. We used to be frenemies, man. Now we best friends. I love you.
For real, bro.
I'm sorry that we fought in high school, man.
Hey.
I shouldn't have been a dick to you.
Bruh. Nah, it's real though. So.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, for real, because I'll go all day.
How do you feel about yourself? She says, okay, so Ella says, how did you feel about yourself? She says, I feel confident about myself, but there are parts of me I'm not comfortable with yet. But I think that I will come with age. No one can change the way that they are as a person. The only thing we can do is just accept it and embrace it.
I mean, that's true to a degree.
It is. She said love to her means that when you have found that person you want to spend the rest of your life with, and make memories with them. Love is when you can't wait to see them at the end of the day and to be in their presence. Damn, y'all see that? You know what? Look, I have something to say.
Go off. Preach, brother.
She's 16 years old and she's speaking some real shit. Some of y'all motherfuckers in y'all 18, 19, 20 years old, man, y'all be making me sick when y'all don't be knowing what love is, and a 16-year-old can sit here and show y'all out like that. That's embarrassing as hell. You know that?
For real.
That's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed.
Get it together.
For real. So you can find Ella at Instagram at ella.escobar, ESCOBAR 1. And that's Ella. Ella. So let's move on.
Uh-oh.
We are moving on.
Well, we will be as soon as I get back to the back to the mix.
Right here. Back. So yeah. Boom.
Oh, boom. See? That's why I keep you around, bro. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
You already know.
All right. So, shout out to our homies from around the world. Our next interview is going to be with Vinay Teja. Hope I don't fuck that up. But the homie Vinay. Vinay is 19 years old and pursuing graduation first year. Vinay is from India. Thoughts on people in the world. I'm just going to read this. Come across many thoughts, sometimes negative. The thing is, there's a lot in the world that I don't know. I learn from my mistakes. People who make mistakes inspires me to not make them again in my life. I feel you. It's always better to learn from other people's mistakes.
For real.
As my pastor used to say, experience is the best teacher, but it's also the most expensive. So,
wrecking your daddy's vehicle.
Right. It's much better to hear about somebody else that did
Dad,
that.
I wrecked your vehicle. Son, you're dead where you stand.
That ain't what you want. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
You want to be like, oh man, homie wrecked his daddy vehicle. And I know not to fuck up mine. For real. So we asked Vinay about inspirations and goals. Vinay wants to become a journalist who truly serves the country to develop. That's a big goal in India. It got more people than damn near anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
How will Vinay impact the world? Don't know exactly. I appreciate your honesty.
For real.
Struggles in life. Financial and social struggles, but don't care because I'm still a student. Oh, I feel you. Be about them books, homie.
Exactly.
How do you feel about yourself? Any changes you would make? As a real person on earth. I'm not really sure what to do with that one, dog, but glad you don't feel imaginary, I guess. What does love mean to you? Offering and accepting. Christ's love is the perfect love.
Hey, bro. No way. Amen to that, man.
That's all I got on that one. Vinay says their Instagram is MRS. That's all we got. I don't know. Maybe it was the first person on Instagram ever or something.
Actually, if we scroll a little down, he has Instagram if y'all want to check that out as well. It says Mr_Beep.
Oh, okay. Heard.
.xo.
Oh, damn. So can I not read or?
Nah, they're just like when you scroll.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Sometimes like it'll like refresh it.
Like
they added something new, maybe.
I got you.
All right. So
I gotta get my technology game up.
As you already know. So
yeah. Hold on.
next person. We over here. All right.
Okay, cool.
So now we on to... Ooh.
Eric?
We're on to Kimberly.
Oh.
So, Kimberly. She's all
Oh, boom. I got you. I'm caught up. I was just making sure you knew where we was at.
Oh, yeah, I do. So, we have Kimberly Alexis Schultz. She says her dad is half Indian and half Italian. Her mother's half Khoi, San, and French.
She got a lot going on.
And I'm a Rainbow Nation.
That you are, Kimberly.
I'm all about positive vibes. I'm always smiling. I'm super friendly, and I love helping people. I'm all about equality.
Hey.
She says the thoughts on the people in the world. Shit, listen to this, guys. This is funny. She says people tend to be hypocrites, and people are selfish and are driven by money.
That sounds like real positive vibes.
Damn.
I mean, we do live in a capitalistic society, so, you know, I feel you.
I'm with it. For real. She says her inspiration is to be a doctor and make a difference. She says how she would impact the world is by helping people that are sick. Her struggles with life are being abandoned.
Damn.
How do you feel about yourself? She says, I wouldn't change anything. I love myself and I encourage others to love themselves.
Love that confidence.
I do too. And then she said, what does love mean to you? It means everything. It's something we need in this world.
Heard.
And her Instagram is that_girl_named_Kim.
Hey, shout out to Kimberly. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts with us.
Now we on to Morgan.
All right, next up we got Morgan.
Morgan.
Morgan, in her introduction, just says, I'm Morgan. Heard. Another Rick James. Thought on people in the world, people can be rude and critical. I mean, those are definitely things people can be. What are your inspirations and goals? Hopes to become a photographer.
Hey, I like that.
All right. How would Morgan impact the world? Show people how pretty the world could be even when it's crazy.
Damn.
And I mean, there can definitely be beauty in the chaos. So
yes,
I feel you. Struggles in life. She takes all her pictures on her phone, but wants to get a camera. That's going to be pretty needed if you want to be a photographer.
Exactly.
Cameras are expensive as fuck.
I know, bro.
Like lenses are what's expensive.
Yes. I'd be like, fucking $400 for a lens? Like, bruh, are you serious?
That shit is the devil.
That's the price of the camera.
Hey, yo, so on Amazon Day, when they had like they little Prime Day,
yeah,
they fucked up on these lenses and like had them marked down like way lower than they were supposed to. Like, these were like some $300-$400 lenses that was like $30-$40. Bruh, my homie racked up. Like, I went, a bunch of people came up off Amazon. Like, so on the black market right now, it's probably a bunch of lenses for the low ski if you're interested. Prime Day wasn't that far back. Let's see. We asked how she feels about herself, any changes she would make. Just gave us not really. Cool. And what does love mean to you? Something that takes time to have and should not be thrown around. Okay, very serious about love.
I like that.
I feel you.
For real.
Morgan's Instagram is WHOA .it's.Morgan, the number one. So whoa, it's Morgan 1. Put some dots in there.
Yes, sir. And we have a guy here. My rap name is Young T. Real name Mike.
Wait, hold on, wait. Rap name Young YT. Real name Mike. Okay, I got you. I had to catch up right there. All right.
Hey, you already know, bro. She said his thoughts on people in the world. He said some people are cool, some others not.
That's an astute observation.
He said, what is your inspirations? He says, to become a rapper and help my family with bills.
All right, be rad.
He said, how would you impact the world? Making it better without killing people killing each other.
That's a hell of an impact.
That's a hell of an impact, though. He said, struggles in life? None. He says, how do you feel about yourself? Yeah. Any changes you would make? Just me, period. He said, what does love mean to you? This nigga said girls.
Man, I guess he got to save all his words for his bars because he's very short on here.
He says his Instagram is _, and get this, guys, YT crazy. Make sure at the end of every Y there's 5 Ys. So it's IDK ._YT crazy with 5 Ys.
Oh no. Next up, I guess YT crazy. All right, so next we got the homie Kenny, who just introduced themselves as Kenny. Thoughts on people in the world. Everybody makes their own choices. I'm glad, slavery ain't popping, I guess.
For real.
What are your inspirations and goals? Celebrity styling and finishing school. That's what's up. I actually got a homie that's a celebrity stylist.
For real?
Yeah. He, I used to do plays back in the Gap. And on one of the tours I was on, he was like our stylist when he first started off or whatever. And now he's like styling Tyra Banks and shit. Like, yeah, he's on it. I ain't mad at him. He's been grinding for a long time.
Hey, you put him in years, man.
Yeah, dude's cold, man. And exactly that. Like, it's a lot of, like, people see him now, but he was grinding for a long time to get to the point where he had now. Like, but the thing is, though, I know we getting off track a little bit. He's one of the people that first, like, made me realize how important speaking intentions are for what you want to do. This man been calling himself Jay Bolin, celebrity stylist, for as long as he been styling. That nigga when he started that, he hadn't styled a single celebrity. And now he only styles celebrities. So shit, I ain't mad at him.
Hey, bro, you gotta speak it to existence.
Exactly. That's another Mississippi boy right here in the DFW now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with it.
You in a busy area now.
Yeah, man. I ain't mad at it, fam. He getting it in.
Hey, bro.
So back to the homie Kenny here. How would you impact the world? Equal rights for everybody. Shout out to that shit, man.
Please, hey, somebody kick Donald Trump out the office because this nigga gonna get on my damn nerves if he keep doing this shit.
Kick his ass out yesterday. Gee whiz, bro. He fucking up everybody, man.
Yo, you know what's funny? I'm going on Instagram. I'm seeing everybody talking about Barack Obama get back in the office. What you doing?
Bruh.
They said if they would have let Obama serve 2 terms.
3. He got 2.
Well, they said, 3 terms or 4 terms or more. We'd be good.
I would have took an actual Cheeto in the office over motherfucking Trump, bro. Shit, nigga. We could have been just single for a while as a country and just dated around a few presidents.
Right?
Like, I don't, bruh, anybody but this motherfucker. Get rid of Trump. Get rid of Mitch McConnell, bitch ass, too. Let's see. I'll talk about politics all day if y'all let me. So I'm going to get back in this interview. Kenny says one of the things he struggles with in life is peer pressure. Mm-hmm. I feel you, bruh. How do you feel about yourself and any changes you would make? Kenny loves himself. That's what's up. And what does love mean to you? He says he hasn't felt that, which seems to contradict your previous answer. But that's cool, I guess. Here's to hope you find it, Kenny. Keep looking. If you want to holler at Kenny on the gram, his name is Kenny_of. So that's Kenny, KENNY_OF. Check him out, holler at him, slide in his DMs, tell him you love him.
Exactly. Yes, sir. We got our next guest, Jillian.
Hey.
She's a freshman in high school. That's how she introduced herself. She said her thoughts in the world. She says, today we have many problems and things that everyone needs to work on, but ignore everyone. Shows kindness and support to everyone. Our problems will be lessened. So, if she's basically saying we all have problems to work on, but just ignore if we have those problems and show kindness. For real. Like that.
I mean, do good recklessly. I'm with it.
For real. She says her inspiration and goals is, my main inspiration is my dad, who's active in the Navy and is the most brave and funny person. I know. My biggest goal is to graduate high school, to go to college and become a veterinarian.
That's what's up. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, like, low key, I need a veterinarian on my zombie apocalypse team. You know what I'm saying? Bro, for real, vets, they dope, bro. They low key know how to fucking do surgery and medicine on anybody or anything.
Yes.
They know how to make shit because they don't make medical equipment for fucking animals, so they usually have to rig up shit that's designed for humans. Bro, they know how to do stitches and shit.
Exactly.
Bro, I'm telling you, want a vet on your zombie apocalypse team.
Left 4 Dead 2.
Right, shit. Put me in the game, coach.
For real. She said she would impact the world by being kind to every person I meet. She said because not that deep down, we're all the same and we should be treated as such.
That's what's up. That's real. The world could always use more kindness.
Exactly. Her struggles in life, she struggled as being happy. Sounds weird, but I worry all the time over little things and it's hard to find something I can feel good about.
Man, that's real. That sounds a little bit like anxiety. One of the things I always suggest for people that have that particular struggle, something a good friend suggested who deals with the same, write things down that you like about yourself or that make you happy or that you think about. So when you can't remember or can't bring it to your mind because you surrounded by all these negative thoughts, you can just go pull out one of them little scraps of paper and be like, you know, peanut butter tastes good or whatever the fuck. Whatever you got.
I like Cheetos like
shit. Yeah, like fuck it. You know, hey. But that's what's up. I mean, you know, finding happiness is, I think, everybody's ultimate goal.
Hell yeah. She says, how do you feel about yourself? She says, I'm a very strong person, but something I would change is to be more emotional, as in not be such a robot sometimes, which happens a lot. She said, love to her, it means that no matter what you're going through, if you have someone who loves you, they are going to support you and get you through anything.
Hey, shout out to Jillian.
Jillian, you can find her Instagram at Jillian. That's Gyllian. Because again, that's Jillian, Gyllian, Brooke, Brooke.
At Jillian Brooke, y'all holler at her.
Yeah.
Tell her some good things about herself from when she can't remember.
Ooh, this is a good
one. Her. So next we got Jamiria Doss. That's all the introduction she gave us. So that's what we're gonna find out what's next up in here. Thoughts on people in the world. The people in the world are cruel and rude. With people, we have a lot of killings going on and so much hate going on for that. What's the point of hating someone when you can live your life and boost people up to do better and you could be blessed as well? That's real. You should never have to put other people down to make you feel tall. Inspirations and goals. He says inspirations is mom and grandmother. They taught them to love God and keep the relationship close to God and don't leave Him. Goals are to become a nurse and to serve God with all their life.
I love that.
That's what's up.
Hey, I love that.
I'm with it. How would you impact the world? They would impact the world by helping people see the light within themselves.
Wow.
That's deep, bro.
Yo,
self-love,
man. That's like the key to happiness.
Exactly. If more people had it, you know, we definitely be in a better world. So
Facts.
It's a great way to strive to impact. Struggles in life. Struggle in life is staying the course at times. This walk can get hard, but you have to conquer the hard times. Man, discipline is a mug, son.
Damn.
I feel you, man. It's definitely a lot of things in life built to distract and steal your time. And they are very easily accessible.
Nowadays.
Yeah, so I ain't mad at that at all. Let's see. We asked how you feel about yourself and any changes you would make. Jamiria says she loves herself for who she is. Thank God for the woman she becomes, even through all the wrong she's done, and she wouldn't change anything about herself. That is what's up.
I'm gonna have to give a clap on that, man. Like, damn, yo.
Shout out to Jamiria here. We asked what love means to her. I'm surprised she ain't just throw the Corinthians verse right here, but she said love means to care through her flaws and all between the hurt and the pain throughout the sunshine and the rain. Woo! Woo! All right, shout out to Sister Jamiria. If you want to holler at her on the gram on IG. You can hit her up at Basketball is the Heart, all one word, all spelled normally. So yeah, Basketball is the Heart. That's Jamiria. And we're going on to our next interview.
Our next guy we have here is Aaron Phelps. He says, I am Aaron Phelps. He says his thoughts on people in the world. He said the world sucks at the moment. Shooting, fake bitches, and stuff.
Okay. You got it, bro.
He said, what are your inspirations to become an actor one day?
Bruh, I feel you on that one.
He says his impact, he wants to be happy, making the world laughing and be happy. He says the struggles in life, homework, school, and time management.
Feel you on that shit.
Okay, yes. There's not enough time in a day to do goddamn almost like everything in one
I need
day.
At least 4 more hours in the day.
Hey, man, I need like another 24.
You mean just double up, huh? I ain't mad at it.
He says, how do you feel about yourself? He said, I don't like my weight, and I'm planning to change it. Other than that, I love myself. Okay, bro, I like that.
That's what's up. Yeah.
What does love mean to you? Love means when no matter how mad or annoyed you get with the person, nothing make you forget them or stop loving them for who they are. That's nice. And his Instagram is Eric H. Phelps. Eric Phelps. So it's spelled ERICH. Phelps, like Michael Phelps. And that's Eric. Number 6. Oh yeah, have fun read this one, bro.
Ooh, Sabrina. All right. So next up, we have Sabrina Kundu. She's a student at Virginia Commonwealth University and the founder and president of ACMW at VCU. ACMW is a student organization for women in computer science. Oh, that's what's up.
Yes.
ACMW stands for the Association for Computing Machinery's Council on Women in Computing, and it's part of the world famous ACMW organization. I might have to hit her up. That's one of our upcoming episode ideas, was like women in tech.
Hey.
So shout out to Sabrina. I'm gonna make sure to follow her on IG when I get to the bottom.
For real.
So thoughts on people in the world. She believes there are two types of people in the world: the ones who live the lives they want and the ones who don't. People have so much potential to achieve their goals and to make a difference, but we tend to get discouraged, sidetracked, and lose ambition. If you want to be successful, you must put yourself first. Be your own motivator, work hard, show passion in everything you do, and strive to be an achiever instead of a doer. Good word. Don't put yourself down. Be your own number one fan. Other people who don't believe in you may put you down, but you know yourself better than they do. Prove them wrong. It's your life, and you can live it exactly the way you want. As long as you're not hurting anyone or yourself, you are fine. You can ignore all those negative people. God damn, go ahead, Sabrina. You should have just gave her own episode.
For real.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it though at all. So yeah, Sabrina, what are her inspirations and goals? Sabrina's goals are to graduate with a BS in computer science, summa cum laude, along with a certificate in data science and a co-op internship certificate from VCU. Oh, she working.
Yeah, bro. She on that work.
Yeah. While attending VCU, she aims to expand the ACMW student chapter to partner with companies and launch an industry mentorship program for female computer science students to host more technical workshops and to host networking and social events that will broaden the community of women in computer sciences. After college, her goal is to work as a software engineer at Facebook in Menlo Park, California. Hey, big girl goals.
For real.
I want to use my advanced skill set to make contributions that will impact millions of people who use the service. That's what's up, man. Definitely need more people of color at Facebook for sure, especially women. So I hope you pull that off, Sabrina. We asked Sabrina how she would impact the world. She wants to be a huge contributor to the cause of encouraging more women to work in the technology industry. As the founder and president of ACMW at VCU, she's very much involved in the university's computer science department and in building a community of female students who want to learn how to code. Not only does she work with students, faculty, and staff at VCU, but also she works with employers and members of Richmond organizations like Women Who Code, RVA. After college, she plans on getting involved in the ACMW International Organization to host community technical workshops and social events. She also wants to attend national conferences to meet more inspiring women leaders in the tech industry. That's what's up, man. Get it in, Sister Sabrina. Struggles in life, maintaining a healthy, steady work-life balance is a struggle. I mean, I'm sure, but it'll get easier over time as she gets better at prioritizing. That's what's up. I think that's one of the biggest things that working people and students struggle with is that work-life balance, especially in tech. It's like huge.
Because you're always working.
Exactly. So, good. Shout out to you. I hope you get that balance down to maintain and perpetuate happiness there. So we asked Sabrina how she feels about herself and any changes she would make. One improvement she would make about herself is to become more focused on the present instead of the past or the future. I feel if I focus better on the task at hand, I will be able to make faster progress and achieve more goals. That's real. It's hard to stay in the moment sometimes, especially if you're a thinker. So, I hope you make that happen, Sabrina. And we asked, what does love mean to her? She said, love means knowing that no matter what, you have someone you can trust. You can always count on the person you love, and you'll always feel comfortable around them. I can jive with that. All right, so once again, that was Sabrina Kundu, and you can find her on Instagram.
I have one thing to say.
Oh, what you got?
So, I just found her Instagram. So, guys, make sure y'all put 2 A's at the end of her name.
Oh, boom.
At the end of her first name, Sabrina, it's 2 A's.
Okay, so Sabrina A. Kundu, and Kundu is a Kundu. So, yeah, make sure y'all check her out. Matter of fact, I need to go add her myself. So we can see about getting our own baked beans and rice.
Hey, for sure, bro.
But boom, boom, boom. Let's see. You got next interview?
Yeah, next interview. Micah. So we have the next person. They said my name is Micah, and the thoughts. I think we could all do a bit better. Simple, basic, but okay. Love it.
Mad at it.
He says, "What are your inspirations and goals?" Now, this is interesting, guys. This is interesting. He says, "I'm studying Japanese so I can move to Japan and teach English."
That's what's up. You know, they actually that's a racket out there.
Exactly.
So I ain't mad at it.
He's like, his struggles in life. He says his brother has autism. Shout out to all the autistic kids. My brother's autistic too. You know, it's really hard, you know, when you have like an autistic sibling because, you know, when you go to the stores and go to these places, people start staring at them and talk bad about them behind your back and look at them funny. Let me tell you something, guys. For all y'all who make fun of these autistic kids, they're very smart kids, okay? Very smart kids. Smarter than most of you guys would ever think. My brother's very smart. 14 years old, gets A's, straight A's on a rolls in school. He knows big words that a lot of people don't even know yet. And it's just like, yo, don't talk down on autistic kids because, like, I have a brother that's autistic and I know how that feels. And my brother is very fluent in it. And I'm just going to let you guys know, like, autistic, I love that I've learned, you know, over the years to be able to finally know that being autistic, there's nothing wrong with having something wrong with you, you know, being born, you know, if you're autistic, if you have, you know, these type of things that go on with you. As long as you love yourself, as long as you're accepting towards these people and you don't judge them and you see them for who they are, I'm telling you, man, life is going to be so fucking amazing.
And, you know, to that point, I would even argue that being autistic, there's not something wrong. It's different. It's a different brain process, a different pattern. It's what's called being neurodivergent, and a lot of people fall in that category. I have ADHD. I'm neurodivergent. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just one of those things where we have to get better as a society about destigmatizing people of different thought processes.
Exactly, because we all think differently.
Exactly,
bro.
It's the same shit. Yeah, I mean, nobody would, you know, make fun of somebody with one leg using crutches, so we shouldn't make fun of nobody else for, you know, whatever their particular difference is mentally, even if it's in what's called an invisible handicap.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's just my piece.
And then he also says that he also has paranoia personality disorder, which I have personality disorder too, so I can feel you, brother. He says, how do you feel about himself? He says he has pretty low self-esteem. He says he can't seem to trust himself.
That'd be that paranoia.
He says love to him means that we all need love. We can't survive without it. And Micah didn't put his Instagram, so I guess he doesn't want you guys to follow.
Right. Know all you need to know about Micah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So now we're going to move on. So we're going to go ahead, guys, and do these last two interviews, and we'll be doing a to-be-continued episode because we have a lot of, like, interviews going through, and we're kind of hitting through the time. Yeah, we're at... There we go. Yes.
Okay,
so
cool.
You're right there.
I wanted to make sure we was on the same page there.
You already know.
All right, so our next video or our next interview is coming from Brother Gabriel Rojas. And that's all he told us about himself in his introduction. But Gabriel's thoughts on people in the world. He thinks people in the world are all around great and everyone has good in them, but there are bad people, but it doesn't mean the world is bad. I mean, real. Inspirations and goals. He just wants to make sure his family can be financially stable and happy. Heard
that.
How would you impact the world? Gabriel would just talk to everyone and make sure that they are okay.
I like that.
Yep. We definitely need to talk to each other more. We've gotten to the point that people don't even know their neighbors. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like,
and when you go on Instagram and try to talk to somebody, it's just like, who are you? Or like, leave me the hell alone.
Yeah,
like, what is wrong with y'all, man?
We gotta do.
Can we not connect with each other? Like, can we not?
Bruh, I don't know. People gotta do better, man. Like I said, we human beings started off as social animals. It's the only reason we not on the food chain no more. So we definitely gotta do better at socializing.
Facts.
So we asked Gabriel about struggles in life. Says he struggles with mental health and physical insecurities. So that's another point, y'all. We got to make space for people to talk about mental health and wellness. And to not make people feel shamed for, needing more assistance in their mental health.
Exactly.
Nobody gives a fuck if you go to the doctor and get a physical. It shouldn't matter if you go see a therapist either. Your brain will organ just like all your other organs.
For real.
So, take care of your shit. We asked Gabriel how he feels about himself, any changes he would make. He feels he's a good, strong person, but wouldn't change anything. That's what's up.
Yeah, I like that.
So what does love mean to you? Gabriel said love to him is when you do anything for someone to see them happy and they support and help you no matter what. That's what's up. So once again, that's Gabriel Rojas. You can find him on the gram at Hi Guys and Gals. That's HIGUYSANDGALS. So Hi Guys and Gals.
Hey. All right, guys, we have the last written interview we're going to read, and then we'll have a to be continued episode coming soon. This is Keely. I hope I spelled that. Or Kylie.
I was thinking Keely.
Kylie or Keely Cruz. And get this, she's 15 years old and a Puerto Rican girl living in Columbus, Ohio.
Hey, shout out to
Ohio. She said her thoughts on the people in the world is there needs to be more kindness. Personally, I try to be as nice as possible and help others with it as well. But there's too much negativity for it to ever go away. She says her inspirations and goals are for me to personally, I want to be an opera singer. Hey, shout out to America's Got Talent.
Hey.
and perform a thing, the Met Opera in New York City.
I think that was just we perform at the Met Opera.
Yeah, and perform at the Met. Perform a thing at the Met Opera. I stay inspired by the thought of one day making it there. Awesome. She says, I would impact the world. I just want to be as kind as I can to everyone I know. I want to be a person people remember as a nice human being. She said her struggle through life. She says, I've been through multiple childhood trauma. I was raped multiple times from the ages 9 through 12. Damn. I suffered through so much mental health issues as a result of it, but those have all made me stronger as a person. And I used the pain I felt when I was younger to emphasize with others who may be feeling that way now.
That's what's up. I mean, that's a beautiful thing to use your pain for empowerment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And look, I'm gonna tell you guys out here, man. For all the men and women out there, man. Look, there's no need to be raping folks.
For real, bro. It's too many options, too many willing, consenting people.
Yeah, people that'll be willing to feed your desires that you're fleshly wanting. And you know this. You know what I'm saying? There's more for men. There's more women in this world than there are men.
It's literally like 10 women for every dude on the planet.
There you go.
Like for real.
And like there's no need for you to go and like prey on young women.
Like it's completely unnecessary.
And
sadly, it's too common
nowadays. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. If you don't believe it's common, talk to the women in your life, fellas. I guarantee. I promise you. Talk to the women in your life. Talk to 5 of them. One of them is gonna have a story like this. It's crazy. It's just like, man, we have to do better because we're kind of fucked up as a collective.
Yes, very.
So that's me throwing me in there too.
Me too.
I'm recycled trash, but still, still remember being trash. So we gotta do better. It ain't nothing wrong with doing better. So let's do that shit.
He said,
because there are women that be on Twitter like, men are trash. Blah,
men are
blah.
trash. Like, bro, what are you doing?
I like to say I'm recycled.
Yeah, we recycle trash.
But I definitely used to be trash though. So I ain't mad
exactly. And I treat my women right. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I used to be a hoe. Let's just throwing that out there, yo.
No.
For anybody who gets offended about that and be like, yeah, I don't want to deal with you. Like, just know I'm not that way no more. So, you feel me?
Thank God for growth.
Like you said, I'm recycled trash now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So back to what Keely was saying. She says, how does she feel about herself? She says she loves herself a lot. But I'm not as really confident as I come off of. I just say fake it until you make it.
Man, bro, fake it till you make it is my motto, so I ain't mad at you, Keely.
Hell yeah. She says, love to her is everything I have, a passion and love for performing. And I love my friends and communities I'm a part of. And I hope to one day be in love. It's an incredible thing.
That's what's up.
I love that, Keely. I love that. And you can find Keely at Keely.Cruz. That's KEAHLIE.Cruz.
CRUZ.
So, guys, that was a very interesting group of people.
That it was. Oh, you know what? These last two remind me that I never said what our show was about. Baked beans and rice. I'm a black Southern boy. And my wife is first generation American. Both of our parents are from Panama, and she was born and raised in New York. So we talk about kind of the different similarities and differences between our respective cultures and how we navigate those things while being married to each other. We also talk a lot about politics and current events and shit. So, yeah, be sure to check us out. Baked Beans and Rice, we everywhere podcasts are.
Yes, definitely. Yo, guys, if you guys got Apple, Spotify, everything, like, check it out. Like, it's amazing. I listen to it. I've already listened to all the episodes. I literally listen to it in my car. I listen to it on my Xbox. Where I listen to the podcast everywhere. You guys have to listen to it. You guys are going to laugh your ass off.
Every Thursday.
Every Thursdays, check them out. I'm telling you guys. But, bro, what you think about those interviews, man?
This was wild, man. It was definitely interesting seeing so many different answers to the same questions. We definitely got a wide range of people, but interestingly enough, a lot of these very different people from very different backgrounds had a lot of the same things to say as well. So I think that goes back to the point earlier, man. As much as we think that, you know, there are these negative, hateful, evil people out in the world and everybody's just kind of out for themselves, we all got a lot of shit in common. We just need to talk to each other,
bro. And you see why? Do you guys see why I started this shit? Do you see why I started this special episodes? We're gonna have these special episodes for the podcast. I want you guys to hear how, even though we live on different places in the world, we may be different people. There's a lot of shit that we have in common. There's a lot of stuff that we've gone through that we can all relate to. There's a lot of things that we don't know about each other, but yet we're on the same platform as each other.
Exactly.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? It's something that I felt like Instagram should have done, but failed. Instagram and Facebook should have done, but failed miserably at. Instead of it being a platform where people can connect, it's just a platform where people just are to themselves.
Just that.
It's a stunt. There you go. To themselves. So I want to make sure that I bring something. Me and my man Don Teasey are going to be doing these episodes all the time. So y'all get ready. This shit's going to be lit. We're just going to show that we can all connect together if we learn to just speak to each other and learn to understand that even though that we may live on different places, we have our differences, we're still the same people. We bleed, we sleep, we die,
we shit.
Let me say that again. We die on the same fucking planet we live on.
Bruh.
You were probably married to somebody you don't even know.
We here.
We is right here.
And y'all gonna turn into the same damn fertilizer.
Exactly. We gonna turn into dust at the end of the day.
So,
it was great, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Enjoyed it.
Also, just, you know, helpful advice, pro tip. These are great questions to ask on a first date for those of y'all that still, you know, have to deal with that. So, you know, it's better than texting that girl, what you doing 5 times a day.
Yes. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yo, ask these. And look, I'm going to tell you this, bro. You guys will hear different questions coming through the interviews because I usually change questions. And I'm about to get ready to change the questions again. You'll hear the same questions come out of, you know, in a lot of interviews. But questions change a lot. I change them when I can. But you guys are going to start hearing, like, new questions when we start doing this year's interviews. These years, for this year. We're working on 2018, so we'll just finish 18 and go to 19.
I'm helping this guy catch up with the backlog, keeping them consistent. So,
hey, you already know, bro. You feel me? Like, hey, bro, this just motivates me to keep getting the interviews out and just keep making new questions for people and helping people understand each other. And hey, bro, I love this. I'm glad that I made you a part of this, bro.
I'm glad to be a part of it, man.
Hey, man, you know what?
Serendipity.
We got to make people laugh like shit.
I'm with it, man.
Yeah, but yo, guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Definitely appreciate y'all.
Tune in every week, for real, because like I'm gonna see if my man Don Teasey can do this shit every week. I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm gonna be on his ass. I'm like, look, bro, you ready?
Yeah. I appreciate it, man.
Every day. Where you at, bro?
Look, that'll keep me doing baked beans and rice every week. If
Feel me?
anything,
Motivate. Hey, you know
struggle.
what? Hey, guys, guess what? Guess what, y'all? I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. Before I even got here, I bought us some donuts, man. Look,
yeah.
I texted Don. I texted my man today. I said, bro, what you want? Chocolate or glaze?
In here, get this good sugar rush going.
Hey, look, I had to get the goodies, and y'all gonna hear us munching every show, every single show.
Here.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys this before we let y'all go. I think next week we might have like a little taco party, something like that.
Hey, I'm with it.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
bro, you know my wife a chef, right?
For real?
Yeah, like we sell empanadas, the whole shit, man. So
For real?
yeah, bro, I got you.
Bro,
I got you,
we
bro.
need to be, you need to be cooking during the podcast, bro. Like, what's up?
She cook, huh?
Hey, you know, we gotta get her in this.
Oh yeah, for sure. We got it. Man.
We gotta get her. Hey, you feel me? And like, I don't mind, guys. I don't mind special guests. For all y'all who are across the world, if y'all live in Dallas, Texas, if y'all are here,
come through.
We will fucking do this, and we'll just divide interviews. We'll divide interviews. Everyone can read an interview. Everybody will have a turn. I have so many interviews that we can read. We could go like if we did a podcast like this. I bet you this podcast will last more than fucking. If we read.
Bruh, this is the interviews we got right now.
It's about a year. It's about a year of shows, man.
Easy
year of shows, man. I'm just like being honest with y'all, like real shit. But thank you guys for tuning in, man. Check out Baked Beans and Rice. My man Don Teasey, and his lady.
Yes, the ever lovely, ever talented Keisha Morena.
Yo, you know what? At first, when I heard her name, I was like, I kind of got it confused. I was like, was it Morena or?
so in Spanish culture, Moreno is like a dark person. Like my wife, if you see her, you would just think she was a regular black woman, but she full Spanish, like full blooded Panamanian. But you know, she's from Panama, which is one of the Caribbean Spanish speaking countries. So yeah, like her pops.
You found you a good one.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's lit. Her pops speak English with speak Spanish with a Caribbean accent. So like, yeah, it's confusing as fuck.
Like, what you say again, man?
Yeah, it was wild. We first met, he couldn't understand me because I was too southern, and I couldn't understand him because he was speaking fucking Spanglish patois, like. So we just around nodding at each other and shit.
Hey, y'all
right.
Yes, sir.
But that's my homie though. I fuck with my suegro the long way.
Hey man, look, let me tell y'all something, man. Thank you guys for really tuning in. Again. Like it's a blessing. But we're gonna catch y'all next week. Enjoy this episode. We will have so many more coming to you. Coming near your phone. You feel me? Check your phone. Even though you know some of the people in the interview said we pay too much attention to our phone. Yeah. Don't be fucking driving and shit. Don't drive and be texting. All right, put your shit on play and listen to it and drive. You feel me?
We talk long enough for you to get to wherever the hell you go.
Exactly. Hey, when I drive back home with this shit, because I know traffic gonna be bad.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be playing this shit. And guess what? Y'all ain't gonna hear it but me first. But anyways, man, it's been your boy Jeremy
and your boy Don Teasey.